Yo, what is up everyone? My name is Dom and we're here to talk about unusual options activity. Alright, now I'm feeling a little under the weather right now, so it's not going to be a super long video and it probably won't be as hyped as I normally am, but and I don't have COVID, by the way, so anyone's freaking out about that. So, disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. The statements made in this program are solely the opinion of the show and are not a specific inducement to make an investment. One must perform their own due diligence and realize that all investments carry risk. There's no guarantee of profit. Alright everyone, so today was a fantastic day. I think most of this rally was led by the J&J news that it got their vaccine got accepted by the FDA. So yeah, as you can see here, the Dow was up 600 points, S&P was up almost 100 points, and the NASDAQ was up 3% or almost 400 points. Now I definitely was not doing any significant buying today. I did do a little nibbling on some stocks that have been pretty beat up lately. So first one we'll check out is NTES. This is a Chinese technology company. As you can see here, we have positioned these September 17th, 120 strike calls. There's about 6,300 contracts traded, open interest of about 122. I love seeing ratios like that, and guys, you know, if you're doing scans and stuff, it's really easy to pick these type of ratios up. If you just export all your information into a Word document and export all your information and just make cells that are volume divided by open interest, and you can just drag the thing down and pick up those scans. And you can even pick up some scans, or you can even pick up some trades with really small volume, like 1,000, 2,000 contracts, and there's open interest of like 100. But most of the time when there's like 1,000 or 2,000 traded and very low open interest, you can pick up some really nice trades doing that. So it pays off to export your scans into Excel and mess with them that way. That's what I do. So as you can see here, I always come down the time sales after, and right here somebody got about 2,000 of these September 17th 120 calls. So as you can see from the chart, this one has had a huge pullback. This participated in that technology inflation scare. This thing traded from about 134 down to 110. As you can see here, it's right at the 50-day moving average, traded below there. Looks like it's kind of having a little resistance there, but I think I think this thing will make it through. A lot of the other technology stocks, look at the NASDAQ today, up 400 points. NASDAQ is tech heavy, as I always say. This thing's a technology stock. I think it's going to catch up with some of these other technology trades, and I think that will be good in this one. We're giving ourselves plenty of time, but I'm going to cut the loss. I'm going to be diligent and take profits when I have them if it's a good profit, and cut my loss if the trade is not working out. Next one I want to bring up is Square. Now I did not pounce on this one. Looks like there was some nice volume in some of these March 5th calls here. Some of these March 5th 245, March 5th 240. Now those wouldn't have interested me anyway. Square came out with some news after the bell. As you can see here, it closed at about 241, and after hours was trading at about 250. They had some news that they're opening a bank or something like that. But if you just come down here, you can see that there's a huge amount of buying in Square. People are buying these June 420 calls, April 250 calls. That's a huge order for those. These March 240 calls. And there's an order for the March 5th 245 calls. I did not get in these calls yet. Square's had a pretty big pullback from about 280 down to 227. Man, what a buying opportunity was. It hit 217, it looks like. I like Square. It's a digital payments platform. I like Square. They're in Bitcoin. They have Cash App. If it's kind of the same thing as Venmo, I think. This one's probably going to be up big tomorrow, but on a pullback, I will definitely look to maybe even add some stock or add options positions on here. So thanks to everyone who's been subscribing. Thanks for bearing with me today. I'm feeling a little under the weather or just super low on energy. I don't really know what's going on, but sorry I'm not bringing you the intense energy that I normally do. But we're keeping it positive. Not expecting much of a day tomorrow. Today was a huge day. If anything, I'm expecting a down day tomorrow, and I'm going to put some money to work. So thanks for everyone who's been subscribing. I really appreciate it. Make sure to keep the liking up, and as always, leave a comment down below if you got any questions. We'll see you in the next one.